Welcome back to another episode of Uploaded and Unfiltered, the podcast in which I, your host, interviews another content creator in regards to their journey thus far. If you've been with us since the beginning, you realize it's been a while since I've had a guest on, and if you've been keeping up with the shenanigans, the move has been finalized. All of our stuff is here. My room is in a mess, but it is getting set up. I am actually streaming from my new office location. I don't know if I'll be streaming from here going forward, but I don't have my PC or my streaming PC set up, so on a Mac it is. Today's going to be a short podcast episode because I have a ton of things that I need to get done and also need to rest. Remember, it's important to rest, especially when you're doing something that is very taxing on your brain. Give yourself the opportunity to rest, relax, power down a little bit before you tackle the next task. So, the one subject matter that I wanted to talk about this podcast was being grateful and enjoying the small things in life. Ever since we started this journey on moving to North Carolina, I have been appreciating the little things, especially since we've gotten into the house and started to make this house our own. We fortunately have AT&T fiber wireless internet, and being that I used to work in IT, of course, I'm using my own wireless mesh routers, and a little thing that has just been bringing me joy is setting it up, seeing all the devices that are on the network and locking it down so only our devices can get on. Just little things that have been bringing me joy. Putting together the desk for my girls, like putting things on shelves in the house and like decorating and throwing away boxes and just being in awe of the location that we're in. It's been awesome. And that's almost all I've been doing is just appreciating, enjoying putting together my desk, enjoying the fact that I have to redo my entire stream setup. And I'm taking this as an opportunity to also redo my chatbot, redo my channel points, redo everything. It's just been a joy. And I realized that once you get to a point where you can find gratitude in the smallest things, if you can find enjoyment in the process, it makes life in general so much sweeter, so much more beautiful. Because when something negative or something upsetting or something that could throw you off your game, something that normally would, I have too much positive joy built up that it no longer affects me. Like I hear the news, I'm like, all right, what good can we get out of this? It's like soon as I hear something bad, that's exactly where my brain goes. And it took me until honestly this morning, I was just putting together stuff and just like seeing my girls do their schoolwork at their new desk and enjoying just being in the house with my family. It's been amazing. And having that output of joy, or that input rather of joy and gratitude, outweighs and combats the negative things that might pop up in your life. And so when I finally realized that is something that is teachable. That is something that can be learned. And that is something that I want to provide from anyone that I come across in life, but especially the people who need the help the most. Mental health has always been something that I held close to my heart, and I never realized or gave it any thought that I could actually help other people through hard times. I can actually help other people realize their full potential and get past these mental hurdles that keep us stuck in our place. If I would have let quote unquote logic dictate my life, if I would have let other people's words dictate my life, if I was to let outside forces dictate and manipulate the way I think, then I would not be sitting in North Carolina right now with a temperature of like 40 degrees outside, enjoying life. It just wouldn't happen because there were so many people that would say, nah, this is a bad idea. If I listened to any one of them, we're not here. So this is just a reminder. If you have something in your mind, if you have something in your heart that you are passionate about, that you want to get done, tell everybody to shut the fuck up and do it. It doesn't matter who tells you shouldn't do it. Mom, dad, siblings, loved ones. If it's something that you are truly passionate about and you're not hurting anybody, you're not causing any harm to anyone, it is your obligation to chase that dream. Yes, hurdles will pop up in the road, but trust me, they're just hurdles, and they're just there to either, again, course correct or for you to learn a valuable lesson. You either win or you learn. Those are your two options. There's nothing in between. And it's okay to think like that. It's okay to feel like the world owes you a surprise every time you walk out your door or every time you wake up. It's a valid feeling to have that as a mindset. And again, that is something that I can teach. That is something I will be teaching. And that's something I'm excited to actually jump in. I'm trying to clean up my office and make sure that everything in the house is good as quickly as possible, being mindful to make sure it's done correctly. But I cannot wait to get to work. I have a ton of P2 videos that I want to post out. I have a ton of TikTok ideas that have just been swimming around in my head, and I have all this space. Like, I can't wait to do the room tour. The room tour is probably going to be my favorite video I've done thus far. Other than that, I appreciate y'all for listening. I don't know when guests are going to be back on the show. I'm going to probably try to put something together today because I'm in a good spot where I can actually have a conversation with somebody, get it recorded, and upload it for y'all to listen to. So, with that being said, I appreciate y'all for being on this journey with me. Finally, after 4 years, it feels surreal to be in a place that I have dreamed for, or I've dreamed about 4 years straight, knowing that it was going to happen, knowing that I was going to be there. No shadow of doubt in my mind. Being here is surreal. Being here feels magical because something that was in my brain that on paper had no chance of happening is now my reality. And I could teach you how to do that too. So, you know the motto. Share the podcast with those who could benefit from it. Go ahead, give me a rating, leave me some stars, leave me a review. And if you want to send a question to the podcast, do so. The link is in the show notes, description of this podcast. But other than that, I'm excited. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am excited. So as always, protect your mental, keep creating content, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.